if you're choosing your AP classes this year, don't just take the hardest one. Some AP classes are absolutely worth taking it, while others are not. So in this video, I took 10 AP classes throughout my high school and I got into WashU, which is a top 20. So in this video, I will list 3 AP classes that are actually worth taking it and 1 class I would not take again. The first one is AP Calcs, and I think this is pretty obvious. Well, the prestige-wise, it doesn't have any problems. All of the colleges respect who took AP Calc BC, and especially those who did well, like scoring 4, 5, etc. And it is very fun. Although it can take some of your time, this degree will be useful. Even when you go to the college, you can skip some math classes. Even not, maybe that can be a credit for university. And what's good about these classes is that this is useful in any other measures, not only math measures, but like physics, like those who do pre-med and those who do economics, because economics and business degree, you also need Calc 2 in order to graduate for most of the universities. And the second class might be surprising for some of you, which gonna be AP Chemistry. And the reason why I recommend AP Chem is because it is very respected, but it's not too hard to get 4 or 5. Before I took this class, I was thinking everybody was kind of intimidating me that like, oh, AP Chem gonna be so hard, you shouldn't take it, like if you're not interested in pre-med. But I found it out it's very fun and it is pretty easy in terms of AP difficulty. It is probably easier than AP Calc, and I took this class with when I was taking AP Physics C's and other heavy STEM, so I couldn't put too much time on this subject. But I could still get 4+ and I got A throughout my high school. So AP Chem is not that bad in my opinions. And what's good, if you are not sure whether you want to do science or not, I think you should take chemistry first, because it's like a between physics and bio, right? Chemistry is very versatile degree, and even if you decided to not pursue pre-med, this classes can offer you some credits, in university. And even when you do pre-med, you do not only need to skip the credits, but you can take the intro classes again in university to maintain good GPA, because you have taken this class before, so that you're gonna do well in university. And this is very common thing among pre-med students to keep good GPA. And the last class I would recommend is AP World History, and I have pretty good memory with this class, as this is the class that I enjoy the most, probably throughout my high school. And the reason why is because it's covers all of the countries from 1200, which gonna be the feudalism and that sort of period. And so you don't need to dive into like ancient stuff like 10,000 years ago. No, it's pretty modern. That's why it's called modern world history, right? So in terms of difficulty, I would say medium. You need to study a lot. Not a lot, you need to study a decent amount, but at the same time, this is a humanity class, so you just need to memorize and then practice applications of your knowledge to short answer questions, multiple choice, DBQ, whatever you face in AP exams. And yeah, the reason why I recommend is because this class, I'm not sure if this is going to be useful for college or not, but this is for some of you need to take humanity classes in high school, right, for APs. And I think this is more reasonable than A push, which is US history, because US history is considered much harder and it only covers about the states, which I think it's good, but I think world history, in my opinion, can open your mind. And I just have more positive reviews about world history from all of my friends compared to people who took APUSH, because those who took APUSH seem a bit overwhelmed. If you have any objection to this, please comment it below. And now let's move to the class I don't recommend taking it, and this is gonna be pretty controversial. I would say AP Bio. Hear me out before you refute me. So the reason why is that because you need to memorize a lot simply, and people take it when they are juniors or sometimes seniors. And if you want to get into like top university, you usually need to take like 3-4 APs, right? And this can stress you out genuinely if you are not going to pre-med, for instance, or if you're not interested in like bio. If you just take it because it sounds hard, I think you're gonna regret it. So if you just care about prestige, I would lean towards the Chem and Calc and would not take bio because it can take so much space in your brain. It's one of the most memorizing heavy class, and they also have like their FRQ are pretty hard in my opinions. I'm not sure what you think, but compared to AP Chem was much simpler in terms of AP FRQ. Like it was predictable. AP Bio, like I was afraid what they would ask. Like they had like so much codons and that kind of, it looked like a secret codes to me. So AP Chem, AP Calc BC, FRQ are much more straightforward, especially international students. If you are, it's gonna be easier for you if it's more dialect, right? So that's why I wouldn't recommend AP Bio. But of course, if you're interested in like medicines, or if you're genuinely interested in, I think you should go for it. Helped you out. This is my opinions from what I did in APs in high school, and I think this is pretty reasonable, including calc, chemistries. I think these two are like pretty safe classes in my opinions, and I think people gonna agree with me. But if you have any other opinions, like those AP subjects you recommend or you don't recommend, please comment it on below. It's gonna be really helpful. And don't forget to subscribe if you find it helpful. Thank you.